Hi, you're tuned to 92.7 FM, The Slam with Vanessa and Michael.
Hey, Michael.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Survived a sort of a long day at the office.
Yes,
Yourself?
me too. Yes, big day, big night. Went to see City in Colour last night at the M Mall.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good. Very good show. Yeah, I think I might have been one of the older ones there, but it was tops. It was really good.
Did you dance? Did you hit the...
Yeah, got the lighter out.
floor?
You know. Sorry?
Probably not hit the floor, but maybe...
No, it was actually quite a funny concert. A lot of people just standing, listening to the band, very composed. So
Good.
It was good.
So you're ready for another half hour of action?
Am indeed.
Okay, we do have a fairly sort of tight program, lots of music, lots of stuff to talk about today. So we might head into our first song, which Vanessa will announce shortly. But it was from a band that we saw on the weekend at the fantastic Culburra Festival.
It was really good, wasn't it? And this band is called Southerly Change. It's from their album Bow and Arrow, released in 2011. And the song is Used to Think.
Fantastic. Well, I'll
Enjoy.
Put it on. Thank you.
Self-prescribed pastime probation. I'm scaling walls, pacing floors, spending time behind locked doors. I used to think I wanted this. Now I'm not so sure. Could have sworn I wanted this. I'm
great track by Southerly Change from an album they put out in 2011 called Bow and Arrow, and the song was called Used to Think.
Isn't that a catchy song?
Very catchy song.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
a good one. They're a bit of a reggae band, Southerly Change, but that's not so reggae, that one.
No, it's kind of
That's good.
sort of cruisy.
Yeah,
I think we're sort of
cruisy.
building up a bit of a tradition here of having sort of a cruisy first song on our half-hour set.
Wednesday is sort of one of those days, I think. You either like them or you hate them. But it's good because you're on the Slam, 92.7, Bay and Basin FM.
And it's 5:37 p.m.
We've got a giveaway announcement, Michael. Finally, yes, we received an email from Leonie from Sanctuary Point.
No kid.
We did.
Fantastic. One of many, I'm sure, responses
yes,
we got from people.
there were quite a few. So
Eagerly contested competition last week.
it was.
Mm-hmm.
The last person we played on the show was Ben McNeil. And so Leonie received Stand By Steady.
Lucky her.
Yay. So well done, Leonie. And we've got another giveaway this week. The same thing. Listen to the last song of the show. Email us on theslam927@bbcri.com.au and you will win the album of that artist.
Okay, now let's a bit of a sort of a catch-up on what's been happening over the last week. Vanessa, what have you been up to?
Well, as I said, went to see City in Colour. And if you remember, we went out to the Culburra Festival.
Well, I do indeed.
Fun
Friday night?
Yes, it was good.
Yeah,
really
big
good.
night. They really put on a terrific show out there at Culburra.
They
And
did. The vibe was tops.
terrific sort of
Yeah.
community effort.
Really good, really good. Good bands.
Yes.
Caravana Sun, Southerly Change.
Yep.
Matty Woods was there. He was good. Shannon, the one-man band.
Yeah.
That was good.
And who else did we see? Saw a couple of acts as well. But an amazing sort of night. Definitely Caravana Sun and Southerly Change got the crowd up and dancing.
Caravana Sun was very electric.
I think there was only two people that perhaps didn't actually get up there.
We were surveying the crowd. It
Very
was good, though.
cautious.
Yes, it was good. They had lots of nice things out there to eat. It was a really good. I think the whole weekend was really.
I rocked
quite
up
a
on
success.
Saturday morning and saw the markets and this fantastic competition for mural art, which was pretty intense.
Okay.
Young kids are out there competing for first prize.
And they had stalls and all sorts of things. So, and it's all volunteer run, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of people that were there and just the effort that was put into it. So well done, Culburra.
Another guy we saw, Richard Lawson.
Oh yes,
Yes, ex of Lime Spiders.
Lime Spiders.
We tried to get a
man.
song for him last week from the old Lime Spiders back catalogue, but couldn't quite find one, could we? So
No.
maybe in the next couple of weeks we'll see if we can sort of find something else.
Maybe some of his new stuff.
Maybe some of his new stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So we might get into our next song, Michael.
Okay, we've got a song now from Jasmine Beth. It's a song called Dark Stormy Night on the Highway. Wow, very evocative. From an album by Jasmine called, actually self-titled EP, I guess that'd be called Jasmine Beth.
It is.
From 2011.
It's got some good artwork on it.
Oh, has it?
Yeah,
Ah.
it does actually.
That'd be
Local
from
artist.
Local artist.
Yeah.
Ah, curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a dark stormy night on the highway. I was thinking about a song. I'd known some good, I had known some bad. I was wondering where I might belong. A voice called out of the dark, said there's no use to lie. 'Cause I've seen your kind before, I know the fire in your eyes. The preacher man will tell you not to speak of such things. You'll never fly easy in heaven till you've tested out the devil's wings. Some miles down the road I wondered, his words ringing in my head. I came across an old hotel, the band was playing for their bed. I jumped onto the stage, I played in my usual way. A voice called out of the crowd, and this is what it had to say. It's awful nice to be polite, it's sweet to hear swing. Found myself a seat at the bar. I ordered myself a wine. A strange man sat down beside me and drew his face close to mine. He said, there are tales I could relate, and a tongue would long to tell. I've slept on a mountain of faith. I have dreamt in the dungeons of hell. And you can crawl to the temple. You can pray to the Lord above. Till you've slept with the devil, my friend, you won't know the meaning of love. Lord, won't you save me? I'm just one mortal soul. If you wanted me to be a rock, why'd you make it so easy to make it so easy to make it so easy to roll?
That was a song from Jasmine Beth. From her self-titled album, or EP actually, from 2011. You're tuned to the Slam 92.7 FM. It's 5:43. We are with Michael and Vanessa.
Hello.
Vanessa, so can you give us a bit of a rundown on what's happening in music?
Absolutely.
In Shoalhaven.
Big weekend, as per usual. I don't know how anyone can say that there's nothing going on in the Shoalhaven.
Who would say that anyway?
I don't know, but I have heard people say that. But there's plenty to do. Flash, Friday, 17th of May. Flash is on in Nowra. Cool Culprits are in Milton. Nick Reinberger is at Milton also on Friday
name.
night. Yes, he's one of our,
Would you say a competitor?
Maybe.
Not the same time slot, but...
No, yeah, he's very talented, Nick. He plays all sorts of instruments, and I think he's got a few people that are actually playing with him on the night, so it's going to be a bit of a variety show, so that should be good. Milton. Mick Conway and Robbie Long in Nowra, and supported by Jasmine Beth, who we just heard.
Mick Conway.
Yes.
I mean, I recall him when I was a kid, watching him on TV. This guy's been around a long time.
I don't.
I sort of predate you by a couple of decades, I think.
You said that you thought he was on Super Flying Fun Show, didn't you?
He was. So that's sort of circa late 70s. Ouch.
I've got one of their albums. Super Flying Fun Show album.
As opposed to the
Mick Conway.
and his brother, whose name escapes me.
I don't know. It's not Robbie Long, obviously.
No.
Trudy Lee at the Golfie in Vincentia.
That should be good.
That should be good. Funkhouse Band at Berry. Moving Music at the Basin Country Club. And then Saturday night, big night out, Creedence Clearwater Recycled at Husky.
I like the subtle humour there.
Yeah. Replica at Husky also, Huskerson, if you aren't local. Southerly Change at Shoalhaven Heads. The Legends Show at Ulladulla. Not too sure who those legends are, but anyway. Jive House in Sussex. Rhythm in Motion at Berry. And then we've got Riversdale, at Riversdale next week, the Sirens Big Band. So it's a beautiful spot out there.
Jazz.
I think so.
This is a nice segue to the Les Crosby
You're good, Michael.
fundraiser.
You're
Not
good.
bad, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that this is a fantastic benefit that's going to be held out at the Bomaderry Bowling Club on the 14th of June, Thursday night, big night. $55. This is a fundraiser to basically establish a scholarship for a young local Shoalhaven kid to learn some jazz.
So can you get tables, book a table?
You can book a table of 10,
yeah?
so get your mates along.
Okay.
So $55, covers food, loads of entertainment, lots of jazz. It's going to be an awesome night, big night in Bomaderry.
I've heard a lot of people starting to talk about it, so it will be big.
You can contact the Shoalhaven Jazz Society. There's a website there and find details about how to get tickets, but I'm guessing they're going to be running out pretty soon. There's a lot of interest and excitement about it, and of course Les was a well-known, well-celebrated jazz muso, not just in Shoalhaven, but pretty much across Australia and even internationally. So,
right. Is Jenny maybe coming in next week?
Possibility. I think we should try and get Jenny Crosby
Yeah,
in.
let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try and get her in,
What a
and
good
she
idea.
can give us a bit of a rundown on it, and maybe give us a bit of an insight into Les as well.
What a good idea.
Yay! Yeah. Now, also, just so you know, we have the biggest morning tea here at BBCR Sanctuary Point Youth and Community Centre. That's on Wednesday, the 23rd of May. The Sanctuary Point Youth and Community Centre is located at 34 Paradise Beach Road, Sanctuary Point, and it's from 10:30 to 12, and a gold coin would be appreciated. So, nice community event.
Good. I'm partial
next
to a cup
week.
of tea and a slice of Madeira.
Hopefully we'll be there. Now, we are actually going to start something new, Michael, for the Slam. Just, mix it up a bit.
I like the idea of that.
Yay. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing is asking our listeners for requests. So they can email us at theslam at, theslam927 at bbcri.com.au, and if you'd like to request a song, we'll have one request a show. If we go to an hour, we may even get 2 in. So
we have our first request?
We do. This is a request from Daniel in Sanctuary Point, and he'd like to hear DC from the Die Pretty album, Doughboy Hollow.
A good local band? Perhaps not.
No,
But well liked by the locals.
Sorry?
Well liked.
Yeah, I think so. So I think that's sort of a new thing that we're going to start with the show, just so you get a little bit of input into our show also.
Yes, Die Pretty.
That was Died Pretty with DC, released in 1991 off their Doughboy Hollow album. You are on The Slam, 92.7 Bay and Basin FM.
It's 5:52 p.m. Good to have a bit of Died Pretty. They don't quite fit our brief of being local music.
But it's a request.
It's a request.
And that's what we're going to be doing on the show.
I'm sure they would have played locally at some point, though, in their career.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Country club, something like that. I saw them at the Enmore. They were
now,
tops.
let's do a bit of a roundup on what's been happening or is to happen in the Shoalhaven in the arts world. There's a couple down at the Shoalhaven City Arts gig that if you can hear that in the background, that's the local Taekwondo club getting a bit overexcited out there. There's a few great exhibitions out of the Shoalhaven Arts Centre. There's the exhibition award for the Shoalhaven Mental Health Annual Art Competition. Mm-hmm. Which was awarded about 2 weeks ago, but the exhibition's still on show there. Some fantastic art. There's also an exhibition by Karen Allibone and also some terrific Asian art, and there's also an interesting collection from the Dingle Hughes collection.
Okay.
Some 80s and 90s sort of old collectible art, some sort of somewhat stylish stuff.
You saw that when you went to the exhibition opening a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Big night, lots of significant people from the local community there.
We actually went down to see Tina Christopher and Sky de Friese's exhibition the other day, didn't we?
Yeah,
it was great.
George's Basin.
Very good.
Some
nice
local
art.
artists doing their thing.
Really good.
Yeah. So if you've got some spare time, head down to the Art Gallery at St George's Basin and check out some of their artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we do have a couple other big events coming up. One is the Sea Change Festival, which is coming up in June in Huskisson. 2nd of June through to the 17th of June, so 2 weeks of art.
That's a really good couple of weeks in this area.
Yeah.
It's great. There's so many things going on, like lots of openings, and you can meet the artists and get to see a lot of the locals. It's really good.
And hopefully we'll get John, who's the coordinator for the festival, to come in next week for an interview as well.
Oh, okay. So John's coordinating it.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Excellent.
And what a challenge. There's 31 events over the 2 weeks, combination of exhibitions, music, poetry, performance, food, and, of course, some activities for the families. So that should be fantastic. So we'll give you more details on the Sea Change Festival. And if you want, you can always send us an email to
theslam927@bbcri.com.au. Don't forget about the Open Museums weekend again this weekend, the 19th and 20th of May. Berry Museum's going to be open, Nowra Museum, and the Arts Centre will be open.
What about Lady Denman as well, maybe?
Lady Denman...
was that last week?
I think that was last week.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's also coming up, Michael, the Berry Celtic Festival. That's on the weekend of Saturday the 26th of May, and that historically was started to actually raise money for the linear accelerator for the hospital. So I think they've got the money now, so they're still going to keep going with the festival though.
And why not?
Yeah.
The only other event that's coming up in the art world that I'm sure artists are out there busily sort of finishing off their artworks is the Bomaderry Creek Art Prize put on by the local Landcare Group.
Okay.
I think it finishes the 1st of June. You've got to get your artwork entries all into the competition by then. And that should be pretty exciting. That's basically celebrating the Bomaderry Creek sort of regional park. I know they're running a couple of workshops as well. So check out their website. It's Friends of Bomaderry Creek. They've also got a Facebook page and get some details there. If not, again, you can just send us an email and we'll shoot you out the details.
And also, if you want to join our giveaway this week, you need to know the last song of the show. You need to email us on theslam927@bbcri.com.au and tell us what song or artist.
And that song could be Roy McConkie. Now, this is a band that was going to be playing at Culburra, but didn't quite make the final lineup. But one of the guys from that band, Brian, actually lives out of Culburra. So this one goes out to Brian.
First you said it, but I said it, yes, and you meant it. Now you expect me to forget, cause you're on there right next to me. Now I ain't the type to play games, just found some funny left play. taking it straight, cause you're out there, crew, yeah. My mouth to try, you'd wet it. The kind of love you can send and forget it. Ooh, my, so you wanna go steady, now you're out there, crew, yeah. Now you ain't the type to play games. You got to find some fucking less way. You're the type that would take me straight, cause you're out there, crew, yeah. Me to forget, cause you're out there, true, now I ain't the type to play games. Guess I found some fucking less way. You're the type that would take me straight, now you're out there, true,
That was Go Steady by Roy McConkey. It's 92.7 Bay and Basin FM, and it's nearly time to go, Michael.
That was a very, very fast 30 minutes.
Really quick 30 minutes.
So hopefully next week, though, we'll be back with an hour program.
Absolutely.
So we'll see how we go.
Yep.
But hopefully you've enjoyed the program.
Send requests to the Slam 927 at bbcri.com.au. Don't forget to go to the biggest morning tea on Wednesday the 23rd of May.
Don't forget our competition. That was Roy McConkey. I think the answer for that one.
I think so, yeah.
You've been listening to The Slam.
Thanks for joining us.
It's Vanessa and Michael calling out.
Bye.